That's what it took to demonstrate that the peaceful resolution of this high-tension conflict, which in 2015 was already a bloodbath and priority problem, that any other scenario other than dialogue is tragic in its nature and should be avoided. And could you please say how many years must it have taken, must have this bloodshed gone on in eastern Ukraine? 5, 10 years? Why did you start counting victims only today, or say yesterday? Who gave you the right to ignore victims, especially we were talking about thousands of them over all these years? Isn't your conscience tormenting you when you Western journalists, speculating on Minsk agreements and Russia, never mentioned that in the eastern Ukraine, in Donetsk and Luhansk Republic, there are peaceful citizens losing lives every day. You never counted them, just like President Zelensky never considered them people. Who gave you the right to speak of the victims starting only today? If that's the way you create your reports, if that's your approach to it, you are not journalists and you're not people. Well, time for that. So before you judge others, start with yourself. And if you talk about the situation in Ukraine and the actions of Russia in protecting peaceful citizens of Donbass, you shouldn't start counting with February 2022. This history is many years old. At least you should start with 2013. And the last thing I would like to say, you'd like to count the citizens which died. Did you count the people that died on Maidan in 2013, 2014? How many people died? How many people were killed by snipers? How many armed law enforcement people died? How many people were killed with stones? Have you ever reported on that? At least once during those years. So it's not for you to say that there's an operation conducted. It's not a beginning of a war. It's an operation to end a war which has been going on for many years, and ignoring it and not recognizing it is just as criminal as servicing informationally Kievan regime. And I am sorry for my emotion, but this has been overdue, and we do not want to listen to and trust your mass media. We will respond to your questions, but such starting points and such approaches are unacceptable, because what you do is propaganda, and it was fine with propaganda in other spheres, but when you tie it to promotion of war, which for 2 months you have been escalating, this is just inadmissible, and then you twist it all and blame the victims. I am sorry.
If I could answer any of that, please, Ms. Zakharova.